Welcome back to Mind Pump TV, guys. I'm your host, Danny Matranga, and today I want to touch on a really great back exercise, the TBar Row, how to set it up, the proper form, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, right? And why it's a great exercise. So let's start with what makes the TBar Row such a good exercise. I love it because, again, it's a free weight movement, okay? I have to stabilize my torso. I have to be in what we would call thoracic extension most of the time, which is gonna work my lats, gonna work my erectors, gonna work most of my back, right? And anytime we can get more muscles involved, that's a good thing, okay? Another thing I really like about it is the grip position. Typically when you do a TBar row, you're gonna start with a barbell and a landmine. You might have a machine TBar row that has a chest support, and you might have a TBar row that's on a machine that doesn't have a chest support. But you're gonna have options for how you grip it. When I set up a TBar row, I like to use a little bit of a closer grip attachment. When I do wider grip rows, I'll typically do a barbell row, but I really like the closer grip TBar. And when I set it up, I just make sure that I get this guy under the bar so that it's kind of locked in place. And I deadlift it up from this position and stay with my hips back, my torso tall, pulling inward, retracting the scapula completely. Okay, so what that's giving me the ability to do is pull my shoulders all the way back, work my mid back, work my lats, and then holding this position, right, also works my thoracic extensor muscles. I have to stabilize with my glutes and hamstrings because I'm in that pseudo hinged position. And that makes it a badass exercise for your whole posterior chain. Now, what do people do wrong with the TBar row, okay? A lot of people are gonna do this. They're gonna round and go forward, okay? They're not gonna maintain this extended position. And while you might still be able to retract your scapula and work the muscles you wanna work, you're not gonna get that static extension piece that's really nice when you do a row with a free weight and you don't have that chest support. So I certainly recommend maintaining upright position. Now I want to share with you guys probably my favorite tip for doing the TBar row, and this is the biggest thing most people miss. So you guys will notice that I switched the plate to a smaller 25-pound plate, and the 25-pound plate has a smaller circumference. It's a generally smaller circle. So if I want to do the same weight as a 45-pound plate, I'm going to use 2. Now, you're going to have to double the amount of plates you use, but I only really recommend using 25s and 10s when you TBar row from a landmine because of this reason. You can actually get way more range of motion out of that lat, out of that scapular retraction when you pull back, because you have a big difference in circumference versus a 45-pound plate. I'm getting that much more range of motion out of it. And anytime you get more range of motion during an exercise, you're gonna get more muscle fiber, cross-sectional, like they're gonna cross more. So you're gonna get more hypertrophy in the long run. So for growth and really developing your lats and getting that full range of motion, I would definitely recommend using 25-pound plates on your T-bars because it's gonna help you get that full range. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We go through often and interact with you guys answering questions, as well as sourcing ideas for future content. Thanks so much. Have a great day.